Hello and welcome back to the channel. So I want to bring you all kind of not a get ready with me, but I want to talk to you while I'm getting ready. I thought this would be really, I guess, beneficial, just because, you know, we're killing two birds with one stone. I'm getting ready and I'm going to be able to talk to you. So this video is going to be about basically manifestation, energy, and things of the sort. So the title of this video is going to be something like being a millionaire, owning a home. You know, that's basically me projecting and manifesting, you know, things that will be great to achieve. So I got dry skin here, that's why I keep brushing it. But anywho, I want to definitely talk to you all about that because I feel like it's very important, and I feel like sometimes we just don't have a space or a circle to discuss these things with. Like, you can always get with your circle and say, yeah, you know, I want to be rich. I want to be this. I can't wait to have a house like that. But are you really, really manifesting it? Are you really, really sitting down and saying, these are the steps that I want to take? Are you getting any guidance from someone? So I also want to share an experience that I recently tried for the first time ever, and I will talk about that a little bit later in the video. I'm a firm believer in, if you want something, you need to say it out loud, you need to say it inside, and you need to write it down, and you need to say it multiple times, and you need to practice and adopt habits to help you get to where you want to be. So, you know, as far as being a millionaire, as that would be a great achievement, I'm more so worried about being comfortable. Being comfortable as far as being able to take care of myself, being able to help out my family, being able to, and I know that's a thing within itself when we feel like we have to take care of people around us. But honestly, in my situation, it's only right because people have sacrificed a lot for me growing up. So that's why I feel the need to want to give back, especially to my mom, who didn't have to adopt me when my birth mother died, who, you know, could have, you know, I could have had a whole different life. So I have to be very appreciative of that. And I always feel like, no matter what anybody else says, you don't owe anybody anything. When, you know, people tell me that, it's like, no, I don't. But I am wanting to give that, you know. Not only millions for self-pleasure and things like that, more so to give back to your community, to give back to the family, to start businesses, to have generational wealth for my kids. And I'm channeling my inner Patrick Page, but no, to have generational wealth to give back and pass down to my kids and make sure they don't grow up in instances where they're in poverty or they want for anything or need for anything. So that is the goal. And honestly, I won't be able to achieve that if I don't say it out loud, if I don't have the correct energy, if I don't have guidance. You know, we can all have friends who we can gossip with, but do we have friends that we can talk about plans with? Do we have friends that, you know, we manifest with? And are we manifesting with the right people? Because not everybody wants to see you succeed. Not everybody wants to see you do well in life. Some people are waiting for your downfall. Some people are waiting to say, I told you so. So who is around you and who is in that circle? And my circle is pretty small. Like, you know, I can be cool with people, but not everyone knows my next move. And a lot of the times I am very spontaneous and I do things really, really randomly. And sometimes the closest people to me don't even know. They're just like, oh, snap, you know, that's pretty dope. Like, when did this come about? So, with all of that being said, let me go ahead and do this other eyebrow, and I want to come back and say something else. So I tried something completely out of my comfort zone for the first time the other day. I tried, which this video is sponsored by Keen. For the first time ever, you know, I hear a lot of bad things and a lot of weird things about psychics and spiritual advisors. So for me, I was like, I don't really know. I don't know if I should trust, you know, this. I don't even know if I should do it. Is it going to, I'm big on energy. And that's why I was talking about the circle, because I'm big on meditation now, thanks to Queen J. But I just didn't want to disturb my energy, disturb my peace, disturb anything. And I was just really skeptical because not of, you know, just because of growing up and you hear, oh, scam artists and people don't really know. And, you know, it's, what do you call it? What's the word? Superficial, and you have weird beliefs and things like that if you do believe in that. So I just was like, I wanted to give it a try, and I just, you know, and I went ahead and I did it. And again, it's very new for me, and I just was like, I don't know. But the reason that I did trust King specifically was because they do vet their psychics and they do vet their advisors. So their spiritual advisors. So I just was like, okay, this is something I'm willing to give a try. You know, they've been around for a very, very long time. They've been around for a very long time. And my personal advisor, she actually has been on King for, what, 19 years now. She's been on since 2001. She has 50 plus years experience. So I just was like, okay, you know, I'm going to test it out. And there are so many that you can choose from. I will insert a snippet so it's easy to follow. And my specific advisor, she specializes in love, career, guidance, just a lot of things. So I just was like, okay, well, you know, I'm going to try this out. So what I need to do is actually test this really quickly on my face. So I'm trying out some new foundation, and I just randomly picked some swatches. So I'm just testing them to see if they work. But yes, my advisor, she has a range of specifications. She has done, and you can find people who are more specific to what you're looking for. But I like people typically who are well-rounded. I don't know. I just really do. So yeah, she has done over 30,000 readings. Again, she's been on King since 2001. So definitely somebody who I trusted. And she is a 5-star advisor. So just wanted to put that out there. Like, I really had to find that trust and find, like, not an urgency, but a reason to do it. And I really wanted guidance, and I wanted reassurance. And I was like asking about my new business I want to be. I was asking about specific people in my life, and I also asked about a goal that I want to achieve in 2021. So, and it's a major goal for me. So I just was asking and, you know, getting that reassurance. And a lot of the times when you do seek out a psychic or a spiritual advisor, it's a lot, it can be like that thing where you just want to make sure your intuition is right, or make sure the next move that you're making is a good move. And I am very big on intuition as well. A lot of things people don't really know about my spiritual side. And a lot of people know, okay, well, you don't technically practice a religion, but you do believe in a higher power. And that is true. A big energy, a big believer in energy. So, and intuition as well. That's what made me think of that. Like, I have gut feelings all the time, and it's more than that. You know, my gut feelings turn into dreams, and my dreams, most of the time, they come true. Like, a lot of dreams have come true, but a lot of the times the things I see in my dreams are like so vivid. And I know vivid dreams and things, people just go like, okay, girl, you just had a dream and it happened. Like, but no, you know, the energy, the intuition, and knowing things before they happen. And a lot of the times, like in past relationships and just business moves and things like that, it could simply be because I'm really excited about something and I think it happens, and I dream about it and it just happens, or whatever the case is. I'm also like really curious about deja vu and just random things. Okay, I'm big on conspiracies, and it's a lot of things in my life, again, that people don't necessarily know. But as I mentioned in my I Want to Be courses, when it comes to self-discipline, I'm really big on balance. I'm big on intuition. I'm big on energy. I'm big on spirituality. And now I'm big on meditation and, you know, grounding myself and connecting back to myself. So that's some things you may not know about me, but I did want to go ahead and mention that. So I'm really happy that I did try Keen because I felt like it connected back to basically what I'm doing. I'm on the right path. And that's what I kind of wanted the reassurance about. It was like, am I taking on too much? Or am I doing just enough? Or am I, you know, exceeding what I thought I would be able to do? So I really wanted the reassurance, and I wanted to say, hey, am I on the right path? You know, is this something I should be doing? Even as far as, okay, being a serial entrepreneur, as some people will call it, like you start multiple businesses and things like that. But I don't want to do it and then just leave one business behind because I'm so focused on another. So the way I pace out myself when I own my businesses is I make sure one is able to function. And if I need to hire someone to help me do that, I do that. And then I work on another until it's able to function on its own. So I don't want to take on something. I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. You know, for lack of better words. So I just wanted to know that I was on the right path and I was not doing the right thing, but going about it the right way. And my advisor, she really helped me with that. And it was a fulfilling experience, and it was really satisfying. So, you can definitely check out trykeen.com/Daquana White. I'll have it linked down below, and it'll pop up on the screen as well. So what I loved about the experience and what I love about Keen is the advisors. They do have advisors available 24/7. So that is a great thing, because at any moment you can be like, you know, you can be in your thoughts, in your feelings, you can want guidance. So to have that option, and it's hard to talk while I'm like vibrating, but to have that option is really, really dope. And even if your personal advisor is not on, you can schedule with your advisor, or again, talk to another advisor who is available, because again, they are available 24/7. There is someone who will be available. Another cool thing is Keen. You can try Keen at trykeen.com/Daquana White, and they do have it where it's a deal where you can get 10 minutes for only $1.99, and then after the 10 minutes it actually depends on your advisor. But my conversation personally was about maybe 15 minutes long, and I didn't mind paying my advisor's fee because it was pretty affordable, so I didn't have a problem, you know, paying that. It was just a really, again, overall great experience, and it is completely affordable, and you can choose, you know, your own advisor, and they do have their set prices. So that is fun as well. So this foundation is actually looking like a little orange red, but once I put my concealer and stuff on, it'll definitely even it out. I have this, not issue, but this also happens with some of my other brands, so I'm not really worried about it. Another thing that I love about Keen, again, as I mentioned, they are super affordable, and you get weekly deals on your readings. So that is something to check out as well. And again, that website is trykeen.com/Daquana White. I will have the link down below, and I will have the link pop up on the screen as well. But I do love that they're affordable, because a lot of the times, you know, people be, companies be overcharging, and, you know, nobody really has time for all of that, okay? So I'm definitely going to keep the same advisor that I have tried, just because I want to build that connection there, and I don't want to just be all over the place. I think I'm going to do it either monthly or every other month, just so I can not only talk about, you know, ask about finances or ask about love interests or things like that. I want to kind of, you know, maintain my energy and clear my chakras and just things like that. So it's not necessarily always like, oh my gosh, tell me my future. It's just I want reassurance and I want to make sure the things that I'm doing is keeping me on the right path. So as you can see, just really quickly, putting a little bit of concealer, as you can see right there and right there, just gives you, you know, that lift that you're looking for. I don't need to put it all right here and just overdo it. I got a lot of lift with just putting that little bit amount, that tiny amount right there. So yeah, I'm not saying I'm not going to try any other advisor, but I'm definitely going to stick to the advisor that I got. And I love that you can see more info about your advisors when you click on their profile. So that's really helpful as well. So you kind of get a feel of who, you know, you're speaking with. You can chat or you can call. So that's really convenient too, because not everybody is comfortable with talking to what would be a stranger on the phone. So again, if you would like to try Keen, visit trykeen.com/Daquana White. So the power of manifestation. Manifestation is, again, really, really important to me, just because if I say it and I create habits in order to achieve it, then I'm more likely to do it. Like, I can say something one time and you forget, you know. But if you practice something towards that habit, let's say you want to be wealthy, you want to start a new business. So what are you doing to do that? What are you doing? Are you getting up a little bit earlier? Are you staying up a little bit later? What exactly are you doing to, you know, achieve, to start that new business? So manifestation is really important, because again, I can say, oh my gosh, I want this one time, and I forget that I even said it because I'm not acting upon it. Words without action they're just words, you know, and that's just like saying love is a verb. So you can tell me you love me all day, but are those actions behind it really telling me that you love me, showing me that you love me? Am I feeling that? So that's one thing about manifestation. That's one thing about the law of attraction, and one thing about saying out loud and actually acting upon what you say. So I definitely wanted to mention that, because we can talk all day. We can say what we want all day, but what are we doing? I want to be an interior designer. So what am I doing in order to achieve that goal? I signed up for a course. I started doing freelance projects. You know, I created a website. I created an Instagram. I started showcasing my own home and the skills, you know, to create my own portfolio. And now my Instagram is a physical portfolio of things around my house and things that I've done for other people as well. So that's just something I want to mention, because we can, again, say, but if we're not doing, what is the purpose? So this experience, again, was really, really eye-opening for me, and it really let me know that I was on the path that I really wanted it to be on. And I'm just happy that I got the chance to talk to my advisor and meet her, and it just, again, was eye-opening, reassuring, and fulfilling. So the point of everything that I said is, for me to say that I want is not enough. For me to even write it down is not enough. But for me to act upon it, to pray about it, to say it more than once, to write it down more than one time, to write a plan of action down, really lets me know that I'm on the right path and I will achieve this. So the law of attraction is really, really important. And you can even write down, as far as your affirmations, I really believe in affirming who you want to be. And that helps you to manifest who you want to be. And the time may not be overnight. It may take a while for you to be where you want to be, but that's okay. You know, there's no time limit on success. You may have even tried something one time and it didn't work, right? So now you're like, well, I tried, but did you edit? You know, we always think of failure. We always fear failure, when in my eyes, there is no such thing. I had to learn. Failure is, I can't really touch on it, the word I want to say, but I don't want to say it's a figment of our imagination, because I understand, you know, we do, quote unquote, fail at things, but I don't, you know, my L's are not losses. my L's are lessons. And I put that on my page one day. Like, you know what? Every L from now on is going to be a lesson. I'm not losing anything. You know, yeah, maybe when I did launch that business, or when I did launch that aspect of my business, maybe I did lose out on money, right? But in the end of the day, I learned something. I experienced that. And I talk about the things that I've learned in my courses. I've talked about what I could have done better, how I could have went about something differently. I talk about all of that. So I'm no stranger to lessons. I'm not going to say losses. I'm no stranger to lessons. And in order for me to achieve, I'm sorry I had to do that, but in order for me to achieve, I have to be able to take those with a grain of salt and take them and say, okay, you know, I've learned from that. You know, this was a learning experience. So I can't look at everything from a pessimistic viewpoint. And growing up, I did look at a lot of things that way. I looked at everything that happened to me in my life and said, why me? I tackled everything with a why me attitude. Why is this happening to me? What did I do to deserve this? Instead of saying, you know, hey, things happen. You grow from them. You learn from them. But you don't let them, you know, they're going to define you in a way. But you don't let them determine your future. You don't let them determine your outcome. You grow from those things. So that's what I had to learn growing up. It's not why me. It's not why me. Because it's happening to other people too. You know, I can't live in a victim mentality. If I want something nowadays, I know that I have to write it down. I have to speak it out. I have to plan it out. I can't just say I want it. You know, I have to say the next chapter in my life is going to be amazing. You know, this next journey that I'm about to embark on is going to be amazing. And this is how I'm going to do it. So what I want is for you all to comment down below and tell me what's a few things that, you know, you've manifested already in your life. You don't have to tell me about the things that you have planned, because I understand that sometimes we feel like when we speak things out there too soon, or before we actually started working upon those things, that we can't, you know, that they don't come true and something seems to happen. So just tell me what some things that you've already manifested that you're doing in your life right now. Was it a relationship? Was it, and let me talk about that really quickly. I know a lot of people talk about how they want a man or a woman who does this and does that. And my question is, are you in the space to receive that type of woman? Are you in the space to receive that type of man? You know, because I feel like a lot of the times, you know, people say they want this, they want that, but they haven't even prepared for that type of relationship. They haven't prepared for that type of love, right? So, you know, I can say all day, I want this type of person, I want that type of person, but am I even in a space to receive that type of person? That can be mentally, that can be physically, that can just be emotionally. Like, am I in a space where I need to be to receive what I'm even asking for? You know, because we can ask for a lot and we're not even ready to receive it. So that's just something I wanted to kind of throw in there, you know, because you want to, if you're attracting, and I saw a tweet the other day, if you're attracting a bunch of quote unquote ain't-ish people, doesn't mean it's time to look at ourselves and be like, yo, why am I allowing this? Why am I allowing myself to deal with this type of person? Why did I allow it to go this far? So I'm not saying that to say blame yourself. I'm saying that because a lot of the time I had to sit back and say, wait, Quana, but why are you allowing this? Why are you accepting this? You are better than this. And I know love is a crazy thing. Love is crazy. And I ain't blame myself. I didn't blame myself. But I definitely had to say, why are you, you know, accepting this? Simply. You know, I had to check myself a few times. So, are you in the right space to receive what you want? I said all of this to say the law of attraction is real. Manifesting is powerful. You know, saying that you want something, or at least adopting habits in order to achieve that, is really powerful. So I'm really happy that I tried Keen, and it was a new experience for me. And again, I did start off really scared because I didn't know what to expect. And even when I told my friends about it, they were like, what? You know what? How did that go? You know, they were skeptical about it, but I was like, it was really eye-opening. It was really reassuring. And a lot of the times, the things that you're dumping onto your friends and you're constantly talking to your friends about, and it's over and over and over and it's repetitive, some of these things can be talked to with an advisor. You know, some of these things you can get clarity just like that without springing it on your friends 20 times a week. So I gained clarity in certain situations, and I don't have to talk about them anymore because I am sure about them. So again, that link is trykeen.com/Daquana White, and I'll have it down below. And again, this video is sponsored by Keen. So the next time you see me, you will, well, the next time I'll talk to you will be in a finished look. See how that foundation really just mellowed out and it looks really, really good. If I do say so myself, $20 foundation, black owned. I'll have everything that I used on my face down below as well. Something I'm looking for, and that's my highlighter. I remember I was doing my blush one time and someone was like, you're not supposed to bring it up like that. That's what drag culture does. Drag queens do that. And it's like, no, honey, Naomi Campbell told me to do this, so I'm doing it. But no, I really just like the look of it. So we are at the final look. I am about to go head out to my appointment now. So I just wanted to wrap this video up by asking you all to comment down below. Again, something that you've manifested that has come to, I guess, fruition. And also, I want to know, how did you manifest it? Did you just say it? Did you just write it down? How did you plan it? Did you put it in a planner? Did you put it on a, not a mood board, but what do you call it? A vision board? Or, you know, did you just write it in your phone on your notepad and saying, hey, I'm going to do this, this, and this? So just let me know down below how you manifest your goals, how you attract what you want. And let me know if you enjoyed this type of video. And again, I want to say my experience with trying Keen was very pleasant. I got honest answers. I wasn't looking for, you know, hopes and dreams. I was looking for honesty. I was looking for guidance and, again, reassurance. So again, that link is trykeen.com/Daquana White. And if you try it, come back and let me know how it went for you. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining, and let me know your thoughts on manifestation, the law of attraction, and all of that good stuff.